What is going on, guys? It is Boosted Beards, and we are coming at you with another video. Today's video is gonna be cool, not cool. We're gonna do a car edition. So, as you can see on the table now, we have a nice little assortment of cars. Yeah. We've each picked five cars. We picked 5 cools, 5 not cools. We're gonna see how it goes.
Subaru XT6. Now, you guys can see it's a 1990 Subaru XT6. Thing came with 145 horsepower as opposed to their 4-cylinder.
Is this one of your not cools?
This is one of my cools. It's got pop-up headlights. It's 2-door. It has push.
Okay. Pop-up headlights. Pop-up headlights.
Pop-up
I do love. Pop-up headlights are where it's at.
When they're working, they're amazing, aren't they?
Yeah.
You hit those swing up, down.
It had this
Alternating.
full digital dash that was considered tacky at the time, but looks super retro now. So like, it's the kind of car you could bring back, and I think it's cool.
I think it's cool.
I mean,
it's cool for Subaru.
it's the first one. I'll let it slide. Let's look up on
See, it's cool for Subaru. They never did anything like that.
You hand it to me, I'll put everything on the not cool or cool.
Oh, cool.
Alright.
I'll put exactly where you want.
First car up on the cool board.
Alright, let's see. What are we going to pick?
Let's see. What do you got, man? There's a primo assortment here.
Quite the variety.
Yeah, there's a very large variety. That's why I love, like, there's 3 of us having... Don't be mad.
Here we go. 2016 Jeep Wrangler. What you drive if you're a 19-year-old white girl?
It's garbage. Yeah, you gotta have those hoods, those sweet hoods, and the angry eye grills.
Yeah.
The angry eye grills are really nice.
See, I think I have to disagree with you guys on this one. I mean, it's one of the only modern-day off-roaders that isn't just another blob-shaped SUV.
Yeah, but this is a hard top. You know how hard it is to mess with a hard top Jeep? And then if you get a soft top, honestly,
It's ugly.
Yeah,
It doesn't look as good.
they just don't work.
Right.
It's so hard to maintain a rag top.
Like
It's
you said,
difficult to work with a hard top.
And if you're not a college student, you're not even going one anyway.
it's the V6. I'll let it go to not cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, there are so many options up here. What do I want to pick? I gotta pick something good for you guys. Get you guys involved in this video. Get some good stuff going. Let's start with... Well, let's go ahead and start it. We're gonna start it. We got this one. 1972 Pontiac Trans Am Super Duty. These things were amazing. Back in the day, pickup chicks had to have T-tops, baby.
Still
That's where it's at.
Still amazing.
I'm not even gonna listen to you guys. This is going right up on the cool board.
I agree.
So we're back to me. Okay. You know, I think I'm gonna jump it in with the controversial one here.
All right.
Yeah. Oh.
So this is the Toyota Sprinter Torino 886, made popular by Initial D.
Yeah, Initial D fans, where you guys at?
It's got pop-up headlights.
Again with the pop-up headlights.
Pop-ups
Man,
are
he
clean.
is playing on a weakness right now.
Right?
I don't think I got anything. No, I didn't get
I've won
pop-up
pop-up.
headlights.
I've won.
It's got rear-wheel drive.
Listen. Car manufacturers nowadays, what are you guys doing? Where are pop-up headlights?
Bring back
We miss
pop-ups.
it. Yeah. Hashtag bring back pop-ups.
It's got to be done.
Got to.
So it's based off the Corolla and it's rear-wheel drive. How old it is? You can drift these things without even having to put too much mods into them. And I think it's cool.
I'm cool. I love them.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I will give it respect out of the movie, and I think that is what's gonna set it in the cool for me.
Ooh,
I agree.
we got it on there.
That baby. Right up there with the Trans Am.
I think it's time to
Yeah.
whip it out.
We gonna bring some ugly boys up in this place now.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get this one.
And this Red Bull, not a sponsor.
This prime example right here, the 06.
I was drinking. You almost made me sick when you pulled that thing out.
The 06 SSR.
What were you thinking when you made this car? Who designed this?
It's a convertible hardtop truck.
Garbage.
They weren't thinking. That's all there is.
I think we're all in agreement.
It
in this.
does have an LS2.
It doesn't.
Still not cool.
That's the only cool thing. Other than that, it's
LS can do a lot for a car, but
Can't fix
it's not
it.
happening.
It's a monster.
It's not happening.
Slap it up there. I'm not.
Oh.
Oh, wrong side.
Oh my God! You almost accidentally made it to cool forever.
It almost got solidified.
So I'm up, right? If we're going with ugly, I am going super controversial right now, guys, because
Ooh.
with a vehicle that needs no introduction, Elon Musk. That's it. That's all we have for that car. Not cool.
We have a lot of other cars to bring it back. Don't click away now. For example, I gotta bring it back. I'll bring it back with this.
Okay. Okay.
The 22B STI, but one of the limited editions. I forget where in Europe it's from, but it's a left-hand drive 22B STI.
Wasn't that the Amsterdam one?
I think it was, yeah.
Ooh.
You know, it's arguably the best thing Subaru has ever
It's the
done.
best looking Subaru ever.
Excuse me. He means everything except for the 05. My year, greatest year Subaru ever made.
It's a
Hands
coupe
down.
though.
Hands down. Golden year.
2 doors.
2 doors.
I'm not a 22B fanboy. I don't understand it. I like it because it's Subaru and it's all-wheel drive and the Boxer and they're just so much fun, but I'm not a fanboy. I'm not.
You gotta remember, it took Subaru till 2020 with the S209 to make something that can even compare to what they made back in the day. The safety standards got stricter. This thing is a beast, and it's something you'll never see in history again. You can never make a vehicle like this. This small, this light, this powerful, with this many features, all-wheel drive, limited slip.
Yeah, you know why you'll never see one? How much are one of those?
That's if you can find them.
$300,000
And that's
for a 2-door Subaru.
And that's
For a
not
Boxer Skyline.
that's not a left-hand drive.
Boxer Skyline.
Ooh, you can't
Shots fired.
I don't even need to ask. Slap it up on cool.
Oh!
I gotta go with cool. It is cool.
It is kind of cool. Plus Road Rally Blue. Road Rally Blue is
Yeah,
pretty
coupe,
cool.
coupe STI. That's so cool.
Drum roll, please.
Well, since we're doing that, I feel like I have to. Like, I
Gotta follow it up.
have to bring out the Evo 8-door.
Cut.
I mean, you gotta keep the Subaru Mitsubishi war going. It has to stay forever. Even though it's kind of dead because Evos are gone.
Stay
but
forever?
We won't talk about it.
Tell Mitsubishi about that.
We won't talk about their bad decisions. At least in my opinion, I think this is the best looking Evo that they've ever made. The 8's my favorite by far. If you're a 9.
It is not bad. You know, I think because they just pulled a lot from the Subaru, I think that's what makes it look so good. I mean...
And I gotta as the Subaru fan, probably the biggest Subaru fan here, they pushed Subaru back and forth with their rivalry. We wouldn't have the Subarus we have today.
It worked good.
Except for some of the new ones, they're pushing it with the styling, but back when they had the rivalry, we pushed out more power, more ingenuity, more engineering, just bouncing back and forth, trying to see who's better. So I'm gonna say it's cool.
I'm done with it. I think it's cool, man. Those get me because, you know, they're obviously rally champions as well. So it's like anything that is rally related just it gets me, man. I love it. Those guys are
It's the best.
Those guys are pretty ballsy. Yeah, they are super crazy to watch those guys race.
Slap it up.
Cool!
Oh!
Don't lose it.
It doesn't want to be cool.
It does not want to be cool. It almost ate it.
You dropped it like
It's
Mitsubishi
okay,
did.
baby.
Oh!
Alright.
Oh! Got it? Listen, I know, I'm sorry, all you like single dad plumbers out there that have one of these. A PT Cruiser.
It's garbage.
Or known as the PT Loser.
Ooh.
I do believe that was one of its names. People just called it the PT Loser because...
You know, when they made that, they thought in the future you could look back at it and it would have this sort of classic look, but I look back at it and it looks just as shit as it was the day I first saw it.
It's not worse.
It's not worse.
It is making me think of another car on this board. And I'm just going to say that You know, I do believe that Bam Margera's mom had one of these. Didn't he modify it in one of the episodes of Viva La Bam? I'm pretty sure he put like a blower on it, like this ridiculous wing, and like, I mean, he put a bunch of stuff, long-handled shifter in it. Still could not make this car cool.
Someone
has to try.
I just
can't be done.
I don't know if it's.
It might have. We might have to make a
Well, it
new.
might be above the Cybertruck,
Or
but we'll put it down here.
yeah, it's gotta go pretty.
You guys probably won't be able to see it, but
pretty low on the pole.
it's in your benefit to not see it.
Yeah, it's
so-
not gonna hurt.
Yeah, you don't need to look at it. All right, let's pull out. I think the only one we have from Russia, I believe, right?
I think so. I do believe it's our only Russian manufacturer. We have a couple German things up here.
The Lada Niva 4x4.
Enough said. Sold.
They made it for decades, and they still make it today because they just figured it out and kept making it.
They're cool.
They're invincible. They just don't die. I think they'll beat even Subaru. I'll probably say they'll beat a Subaru in invincibility. You can bury these things, dig them up.
He's just saying that because he doesn't want Putin mad at us.
Yeah, I don't think we even need to talk about
I think
it.
it's
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
I think it's cool. It's Russian.
The
It's gotta be cool.
Ladia Niva. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm down with
I think
it.
it's
I like it.
Pull it out.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh. You had me there for a second.
Hey, listen. I had one of these, so I'm not happy about this situation.
Ooh. I didn't know that.
Talking
Yeah.
about the 03 Mustang GT New Edge and not the Terminator one.
So I didn't have the new Edge. I actually had a 2000 GT, I believe is what it was. Maybe not 02.
The Terminator one's okay because it's supercharged, but this one, the non one, disgusting.
And isn't that one a convertible?
Yeah.
A soft top.
Yeah,
What?
I do not care for convertible cars.
I honestly think this is
Like, it messes with your drag, it messes with your aerodynamics, you're gonna get less speed out of a convertible, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna look cool, I'll drive around in my convertible, you know, my hair's out, whatever, and it's like,
And it rains.
but yeah, then it rains and you're in a hurry to get your top up and stuff, and it's just, the sun's always beating down on you, and then the wind's in your face, and it's just got your hair all messed up. Like, our camera guy, Tyler here, take off your hat, show me your hair, could not drive in a convertible. He would
rip the hat
die.
off, and then
would die.
this moment the wind changes, I can't see
Goodbye.
shit.
Yeah.
But I got one counter argument. MX-5. It's a convertible, but it's a great car culture.
I think it falls out of that. Like, I think
like
that
the exception, but
that
there's still
more of what I'm talking to is like convertible Camaros, convertible Mustangs, like
Convertible Huracans.
they just they don't work. Stop! They don't work.
No.
Stop making convertibles.
Not cool.
not cool.
Not cool.
Not
yeah,
cool.
not cool.
Slap it up.
Goodbye.
Still above the PT Cruiser.
I wonder when this video is done, if you guys can, don't forget to like, first of all, you know, of course, subscribe. Comment down below what you guys think was the best car on our list and the worst car.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have a pretty good variety of stuff. Like,
Oh, they'll know which one the worst one is when we get there.
oh, there are two here that are kind of competing with my worst
Yeah.
ones.
I don't think there's any competition for the worst one here, and we haven't pulled it up yet.
Let's just jump into something a little controversial again. That seems to be a trend with all of my cars. We are going with the AMC Gremlin. This car, I do believe, was only made for 8 years. I'm not going to say that's a sign that it's not a good car, because I really enjoy this
I
car.
think it's cool.
No idea why. It's like a Starsky and Hutch kind of feel. I like it.
It's got a nice style to it, but isn't that the one where it catches on fire when it gets rear-ended? Or is that a different one?
It could. It could catch on fire when it gets ready. I actually don't remember. I do know the car you're talking about, but I can't
I might be wrong, but I think it might be that.
Now, we're professionals. We're never wrong.
Why does it remind me of a hatchback Challenger?
It does kind of actually. It has a very Dodge feel to it.
Yeah, it's like old Dodge muscle car looking.
Yeah.
You know, you want to slap it up there with the cool, don't you?
I absolutely do. I mean, they pro street these things out and drag race them.
They're cool.
I have never seen a car take off the line and flip itself. Literally, they will come off the line right on the top.
But we're voting on
Wait,
the stock.
this is not helping my cool factor. Scratch that last part I just said. These things are cool.
I think it's cool.
But you're talking about just the stock one, nothing modded, nothing like
Yeah, nothing modded. I mean, I don't know. I just like the body
See,
style.
they didn't
I like
have the right
I like the
audience.
flow.
I think for looks, I'm gonna have to agree with the cool.
I think it's
They had some mechanical problems, but it's a cool looking car.
You know what? The more I look at it, the more I talk about it, you know what? I think
in the middle.
I support that.
I think that
Okay, I can get
goes
it.
in the middle.
I can agree.
It's both cool and not cool.
Right?
The longer I talked about it, like I said, the more it kind of got away from me. Yeah.
So let's keep it on the controversial. I have the Fiat 500. It's got 135 horsepower for the mid-range ones, 2007, and I can't get behind it. I don't like it.
Yeah. I wanted to discuss this a little more because I like the Abath ones. I mean, they're Abath. What? There's like 400 names for that thing. All right,
It's like-
you guys, you Fiat owners, pick one and call it that.
Well, they have
Exactly.
the L too, the one that's the bigger, just bigger version of that.
I don't like it. The body, it doesn't know what it is trying to be. It almost has like a bug-eye headlights. But it's like they took the front end of a Subaru and smushed it down and then threw it on
Exactly.
a hatchback body.
And, like, if you drive one, they drive pretty well. I mean, I can't say it's a terrible performing car, but like just stepping out of this and turning back and looking at it in your parking lot, I'd just be like, it'll get me back to work the next day. It's a good car, but it's not cool.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's cool.
Yeah, I don't think so
I
either.
don't like them.
Is it just so it's a two-door? Is it just a two-seater?
I'm not sure.
They do.
It might have some back seats snugged in there, but I have no idea.
I mean, if it did, you're not gonna fit.
Like, you have no cargo if you have back seats.
Not cool.
What do you guys think? It's not cool.
Goodbye.
Put him right up there, next to the good old SSR. That's what I
We're
do.
coming to the holy.
Oh, boys, we got!
The Holy Grail's coming out.
Yeah, we are hyped about this.
The '94 Civic EG hatch.
Oh man.
Wow, is that 6,000 RPM and about 15 miles an hour?
That's beat.
I hear that a lot of people use these to mow their yards. Is that true?
They serve multiple purposes.
Really?
It's true.
So you would say that it's a very broad spectrum fan base then?
When you're not eating 5.0 Mustangs alive, you're mowing your grass.
Oh, 5.0 Mustangs.
Yeah, you gotta beat around,
You know,
man.
Mustang.
Remember, we're discussing a stock version.
Yeah, me too.
Which
So
actually,
you and your eBay turbo setup.
I gotta bring this up. We were trying to get stock pictures for all of this. This was the only one we had trouble finding a stock picture of.
Yeah, they didn't exist. There were like no stock images of
Everyone's like slammed and bagged and everything.
every single one.
See, that's the thing. No one's happy with just a Civic.
Wow.
That's also true. I know a friend of mine that owns one of these Stony drag races. He does pretty well.
They're,
Yeah,
you
he
can't
does,
sleep on Civics.
he does pretty well.
They're nasty. What do you got?
I would throw his numbers up there, but I don't remember him. It's been a couple years since I've talked to you about it.
Front wheel drive VTEC. That's all you need.
You know what? I've got to do something just because somebody doesn't like it. You know, if you're gonna do one of these, this is a shout out to Muscle vs. Tuner or Turbo now out in Ohio, man. Make it dirt nasty low. Yeah, Holly don't like it.
Dirt nasty.
We'll put this bad boy right next to the.
That's
right.
Slap that up. You can make that car cool, but that car is not cool.
You gotta give it to them. For a stock body, they're not bad. They
Majority
look.
wins, man. I mean,
They look.
didn't someone toss twin engines in those? Didn't somebody do a dual engine setup in one of those?
I'm sure. I don't know off the top of my head.
I've seen some crazy ones. They're like 800 horsepower or higher. Like, they're insane. They convertible all-wheel drive. They're putting slicks on them. I mean, those things are.
Like a boost.
And they're cheap. They are
They're gone nothing.
dirt cheap. I mean, you could pick them up. You could probably walk down the end of our road here and
Find a couple.
probably find some just sitting there. I mean, sitting alongside the road.
Dirt cheap because it's dirt nasty.
Title in them. Like, it is signed off and
You don't
everything.
even need that.
The way I want to put it is, a Civic is like a canvas, a blank canvas. In itself, it's nothing special. It's a blank canvas. You can put a Mona Lisa on it, or you can write a Constitution on it, but that right there is a blank canvas. It's not cool. And I think it's gonna have to be the first car we disagree on. I mean, I'm outvoted, so it's going on cool, but I gotta disagree.
I mean, we can put it in the middle.
We can put it in the middle.
It's already
line.
up there. It's
Yeah,
already up there.
like-
It's already up there. It's permanent.
You got majority vote.
Just like the E.G. Hatch in history.
Permanent.
Can't argue with that. Let's do what I want to do and move on to what Rusty has to say.
Yeah. Let's. This car reminds me a lot of the a car that's already up on our where did it go? Not cool board.
The lowest tier.
Yeah, the bottom car. It's a premise. A premise. It is a Plymouth Prowler. I don't understand these. I did enjoy the exposed front setup. Like, I had the fender flares on it. You know, it felt very sports car-y, very go-karty, like doom buggy kind of
I think
feel.
that's what they
you
were
know?
trying to go for with it.
And they just ruined it so bad. You made the front so long, you put the dumb bumper on it. You just had so much potential, and you ruined it. And this is coming from a YouTube channel that's just started out with 80 subscribers. Don't do this. No one liked these. I have seen probably one of these in the past 2 years.
I've ever seen one.
And it was at a car dealership
Nope.
for sale.
I probably saw one and just didn't notice it because it's
Right.
nothing worth remembering.
I mean, it is very stand-out-ish. Like,
Kinda, yeah.
I mean, it's different. It's unique.
Yeah.
If you want to be unique and you're kind of old, we even put this one on the board. Does it go on the board?
I don't know.
Probably put it right here next to its brother.
It might be lower shit.
Not cool.
Plymouth Prowler. Not cool. Alright, so we had to jump in here real quick. We are currently editing our Cool Not Cool video, and we discovered that we made too much content. It's way too long, so we're going to go ahead and cut it into 2 parts. I hope you guys enjoyed the first 15 cars that we did, and you can check in next time for the next 15 cars on our Cool Not Cool board. Our email is boostedbeards@gmail.com. Our Instagram is boosted_beards with the panda logo, same as our YouTube. You can go over there, check us out. Oh, and if you like this video, go ahead, drop down, give us a like, leave us a comment, let us know what you thought, what we could do better, and then subscribe if you want to. We greatly appreciate it. But until next time, guys, peace. Much love.